Centenarians living in world's blue zones regularly outlive the average person by 20 years. And scientists have traced that advantage to three surprisingly simple food habits. While today's diet industry bombards us with complex plans and miracle pills, the truth is less flashy and more doable. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal the exact science-backed habit that lets you eat more, feel fuller, and add years to your life. First, we'll break down the plant-forward, low-calorie plate that fuels longevity. Then we'll explore the timing tricks that make it work. Why this habit matters is a story of chemistry inside every cell. When we fill most of our meals with calorie-dense animal proteins, the body has to work harder to break down saturated fats and excess amino acids, which creates reactive oxygen species that speeds up oxidative stress, a key driver of aging and chronic disease. Plant foods, on the other hand, are packed with antioxidants, fiber, and phytonutrients that neutralize those free radicals, support gut health, and keep insulin levels steady. In the blue zones, Sardinia's mountain villages, Okinawa's island farms, and Loma Linda's sunny suburbs, research consistently shows that more than 80% of daily calories come from vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and nuts. Those populations not only live longer, they also experience lower rates of heart disease, cancer, and dementia. What the science translates into for your kitchen is a simple plate formula. Start by filling half of your plate with non-starchy vegetables. Think leafy greens like kale or spinach, cruciferous broccoli or cauliflower, and colorful peppers or tomatoes. Those choices deliver vitamins A, C, K, plus a hefty dose of fiber without many calories. Next, allocate a quarter of the plate to protein-rich plant sources. Legumes such as lentils, chickpeas, black beans, or whole grains like barley, quinoa, or brown rice. These foods provide sustained energy, essential amino acids, and resistant starch that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Finally, sprinkle a small handful of nuts or seeds, almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds over the top. The healthy fats in nuts improve heart health and give you a feeling of satiety that keeps late-night cravings at bay. How you turn that blueprint into everyday meals is easier than you might think. For breakfast, toss a handful of spinach into an omelet made with just one egg and a quarter cup of black beans. Then finish with a few sliced almonds. Lunch can be a big salad. Start with mixed greens. Add roasted sweet potatoes, a quarter cup of quinoa, and a drizzle of olive oil lemon dressing. Then, toss in a tablespoon of sunflower seeds. Dinner follows the same pattern. Think stir-fried broccoli and carrots with tofu or tempeh, served over a small scoop of brown rice, and finished with a sprinkle of chopped walnuts. The biggest mistake people make is assuming a salad is calorie-free. Dressings, cheese, and croutons can quickly add 100 or more hidden calories. Keep toppings light and choose vinaigrette or a squeeze of citrus instead. A quick win you can try right now is to replace the regular bread in your sandwich with a whole grain wrap. Then, layer on hummus, sliced cucumber, shredded carrots, and a few leaves of arugula. That swap adds fiber and protein while cutting refined carbs, and you'll notice a steadier energy curve through the afternoon. Let me share a real-world example. A 78-year-old farmer from Okinawa used to eat a typical Japanese lunch of rice, fish, and pickled vegetables. After his doctor suggested adding a second serving of sweet potato mash, a low-calorie, fiber-rich tuber, he reduced his daily intake by roughly 300 kilocalories without feeling hungry. Within a year, his blood pressure dropped, his cholesterol improved, and he reported feeling more energetic during his fieldwork. That tiny adjustment mirrors the broader blue zone pattern of modest plant-forward calorie reduction. Now that the plate is set, the next habit determines how the body processes everything you eat. That's the foundation for turning longevity science into daily practice and results. Why timing matters is something you can feel in your own body. Our internal clocks, or circadian rhythms, control hormone release, digestion efficiency, and even how fat cells store energy. When we eat late, especially after dark, insulin spikes, cortisol rises, and inflammation creeps up, setting the stage for weight gain and age-related disease. Centenarians in the blue zones naturally avoid that trap. Researchers tracking daily habits in Okinawa, Greece and Sardinia found that more than 80% of the elders finish their last meal before 7 p.m. and keep their eating window under 10 hours. What the science translates into for your schedule is a 3-step framework that anyone can adapt. First, pick a daily eating window that fits your lifestyle. Most people find an HHE to 10-hour span works best. For example, you might start eating at 8 a.m. and finish by 5 p.m. Or if you're a night owl, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. The key is consistency. Your body thrives when it knows when to expect fuel. Second, make the first meal light and fiber-rich. A bowl of overnight oats topped with berries, a spoonful of chia seeds, and a splash of almond milk supplies soluble fiber that slows glucose absorption and keeps you full until lunch. If you prefer a savory start, try a vegetable-forward frittata with mushrooms, spinach, and a sprinkle of nutritional yeast. The goal isn't to skip breakfast, but to avoid a heavy protein load that would raise insulin early in the day. Third, end the day with a light, plant-based dinner and no calories after the window closes. A simple plate of roasted cauliflower, a quarter cup of lentils, and a drizzle of tahini mirrors the earlier plate formula, but keeps overall calories low. Crucially, avoid sugary desserts, processed snacks, or late-night coffee with cream after your final bite. Those hidden calories not only break the fast, but also trigger a post-dinner insulin surge that can sabotage the anti-inflammatory benefits you built earlier. Pitfall to watch: the late-night snack trap. Many people think a handful of crackers or a spoonful of ice cream won't matter because it's after dinner. In reality, that small dose can raise blood sugar by 30% and keep the digestive system active when it should be winding down. The result is poorer sleep, higher cortisol the next morning, and a gradual increase in abdominal fat over months. Quick experiment you can try right now. For the next 3 days, shift your breakfast start time later by 1 hour each day while keeping the same foods. Note how your energy, hunger, and focus change. Most people report steadier energy and less mid-afternoon slump when they compress the eating window. If you feel a dip, adjust the window by 30 minutes until you find a sweet spot that matches your work and sleep schedule. Evidence snippet. A 2022 meta-analysis of 12 randomized trials involving adults over 60 found that restricting eating to an 8-hour window reduced systolic blood pressure by an average of 4 mmHg and lowered LDL cholesterol by 7 mg DL, while also improving sleep quality scores. The researchers concluded that time-restricted eating offers a pragmatic, low-cost strategy to mitigate age-related cardiometabolic risk. That aligns perfectly with what we see on the ground in blue zone villages, where elders report feeling energetic well into their 90s. Micro story. 92-year-old Greek farmer stopped late to night pastries, slept deeper, and within weeks, his joint aches faded, proving timing matters for his daily work. Key takeaway: eat mostly plants, keep meals low-calorie, and finish eating within a 10-hour window to follow the proven Blue Zone longevity formula. Try one simple quick win today: swap your sandwich for a whole grain wrap with hummus, and feel the immediate difference. For the third habit that completes the trio, watch today our next video. Then subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss a real science-backed, practical daily health tip.